Speak to Dave Levinthal, who's senior political reporter at the Centre for Public Integrity. Good to have you with us, Dave. So Nunes himself says that he sees no reason to step aside from this inquiry, but, serious questions being raised about his ability to run an impartial investigation, his links to the White House and so on. Where does that leave this investigation into Russian interference then?
Democrats sure think that he should step aside. And if he doesn't step aside, it really casts a sort of a big, dark, gray cloud over these potential proceedings. You've got to remember that Congress has oversight responsibilities over different aspects of the executive branch, including aspects of the White House itself. So as a result, there is supposed to be some sort of independence in play when a congressional committee has an oversight hearing over a matter that they're investigating as a committee. So if the member of Congress who's leading up that investigation has been meeting with the White House, meeting with the president, there's some sort of interlink going on that's happening just before proceedings such as that, it does raise a lot of questions.
Yeah, and everything is so murky. I mean, we don't know who the source is meant to be. We don't know who it was supposed to have invited him to the White House. Even Republicans are saying that, there is a question mark over this. So much pressure on him to step down. Why then has Paul Ryan said that he doesn't need to?
Nunes himself has said that he feels as if he has perfect responsibility and perfect ability to go ahead and lead these proceedings. He's getting support from leadership in the sense that they feel, too, that this is really much ado about nothing, or at least is being overblown to a point where people shouldn't be concerned about it like some Democrats and liberals are concerned about it. So there seems to be a standoff here. The question going forward is, if these proceedings do go ahead, if Nunes is going to be leading them up, is it going to be something that is considered both in the public's eye and even the congressional eye writ large to be truly legitimate and truly independent? That's an open question right now, and one that typically a House committee wouldn't have to worry about.
Yeah, I mean, this is a massive issue. I mean, there are so many partisan divisions on this committee, so many questions now. I mean, and this is an important investigation into how much alleged interference the Russians had in the election. Can this inquiry actually deliver something that is credible?
Possibly, but possibly not, and largely that's going to depend on the dominoes yet to fall, whether Representative Nunes will recuse himself, whether Democrats will be able to come to terms with whatever explanation he gives if ultimately he does stay on. And also, too, it's important to note that this is only one of a couple of different things that is going on right now in regards to investigating what exactly happened with Russia during the election and in the context of the 2016 campaign. Of course, the FBI is also conducting an investigation into exactly what happened and whether the Trump administration, when it was the Trump campaign, had ties with different Russian entities. So there's a whole variety of things that are spinning around, and the House investigation in and of itself is just one element of what is a broader look at exactly what the Russians were doing and when.